Hey guys, this is Mara the Reading Hedgehog with my June reading wrap-up. So I actually did not read that many books this month. I was kind of bad. But yeah, let's get into it. I read a total of 8 books, which is really pathetic. I usually read a whole lot more than that. I'm not sure what happened. But I first read The Stolen Herd by Kay Medill on my Kobo e-reader. Let me adjust this real quick. The author sent it to me for review. I gave it 3 out of 5 strawberries. I enjoyed it. It was a middle grade fantasy slash animal magic book, the first in a planned series. And it was fun. The characters were good. The world was kind of confusing. The plot was a little slow because it was setting up book 2. But overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. Then I just finished Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. This was the June pick for my Classics for Classics Ladies book club. I had read this before, so this was a reread. I gave this 4 out of 5 strawberries. It was a lot of fun. I now remember why I love Treasure Island so much. It's just a lot of fun, but if I ever met Robert Louis Stevenson, I think I would kind of want to slap him because he started so many annoying pirate stuff with this book, and it's very irritating. But apart from that, I had a lot of fun rereading Treasure Island and kind of reliving those childhood memories. I also finished Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This was my young adult Bibliobabble book club pick for June. I have read this before, and it was kind of interesting rereading it because the first time I read this, I gave it 1 out of 5 strawberries. I did not like it at all. Rereading it, though, I am more inclined to give it 2.5, close to 3 out of 5 strawberries. I actually really enjoyed it a lot more. I think part of it was my mood. I still do not like Selena at all. I do not like Dorian in this one, but the plot kind of makes up for all of it, so yeah, it was actually really fun rereading it. Then I finished reading Love Letters to the Dead by Ava De Lara. The first time I finished this, I gave it 2 out of 5 strawberries, but thinking about it more, I have actually given it 4 out of 5 strawberries. The emotions I felt during it, I was meant to feel them. And, you know, for contemporary, I actually did really enjoy it, even though it left me very contemplative and kind of, glum afterward. But 4 out of 5 strawberries now, I did really, really enjoy it. After that, I read The Glass Sentence by S.E. Grove. I read an arc of it, actually. This is not an arc. And I gave this 4 out of 5 strawberries. It is the first book in a planned trilogy called the Mapmakers Trilogy, and it is a middle grade slash early teen fantasy series, kind of alternate reality, alternate history as well. It's really weird. If you want to hear my in-depth discussion about it, you can read or watch my review. Overall, I just can't not really sum what this book was. I can't sum up what this book was about. It was just kind of weird, but it was a lot of fun, and I definitely look forward to reading more books in the series. After that, I read Sky on Fire by Amy Laybourne. This is the second book in the Monument 14 trilogy. I gave this 3 out of 5 strawberries. I enjoyed it. I wish it had been longer because I think a lot more could have happened. But overall, it was interesting. I still don't care about any of the characters, but it's kind of a series you don't really have to. You can just enjoy the circumstances and still really like the book. After that, I read The Truth About Alice by Jennifer Matthew, another contemporary, and another one where I originally gave it 2 out of 5 strawberries, but after thinking over it, I actually gave it 3 out of 5. Again, like Love Letters to the Dead, the emotions I felt during it, I was supposed to feel them. So I have to give the author points for that. It's also another book where I didn't really care about anyone, but it wasn't, I don't know if you're really supposed to. The story was kind of interesting. It was short, so it didn't lag, and there were a couple characters I did end up liking. But overall, it was just kind of an interesting read that kind of made you contemplate certain issues. And then finally, I read The Merc and the Midnight Hour by Jane Nickerson. This is a companion novel to Strands of Bronze and Gold. It takes place in the same universe, but you can read either of them in any order you want, and you'll get both of them. This was a retelling of the Tamlin Ballad with splashes of Cinderella. I gave this 4 out of 5 strawberries. Compared to Strands of Bronze and Gold, I liked Strands of Bronze and Gold better because it was creepier and I liked the descriptions better, but this is definitely my favorite Tamlin retelling I have ever read, aside from The Perilous Guard. It was just great. The setting was great. The way the author incorporated voodoo and stuff was great, and all that. I'm recording. That's alright. But I need fish. And it was just a lot of fun, and I loved the characters, I loved the world, loved the descriptions. Jane Nickerson has got to be my favorite fairy tale retelling author to date. I just love her books. I can't wait for a third one, and I hope she writes more after that even, because, yeah, she's just a great author. So those are really the books that I read this month. It feels like I read a lot more, but I really didn't. So yeah, hopefully next month I have more books to read. Yeah, and so got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them, and I will see you next time. Bye.